So runners only on first. It's 4-0 Alberta now. And the 8-man Tyler Hendricks at the plate. Here's the pitch. That one catches the lower half of the plate for strike one. McGee checks on calm and delivers. Foul tipped into the glove. It's 0-2. A lot of Canadians in the ballpark today. It's Canada Day. And it should fill up as the morning progresses. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. Throw down to second was not necessary. That's 3 outs. So a good inning for Alberta. They put on 4 runs and 2 errors. We'll go to the top of the second. We'll be right back.
Elmer's Restaurants. Welcome to the family.
So, I just got the State Farm Personal Price Plan on my car insurance.
So you told your agent you play the bagpipes for your dog?
What? No, I didn't get that personal. My agent just helped me create an affordable price just for me. Okay, let me show you what I've been working on. Hey, Buster!
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
And we're back for the top of the second here from Palm Springs Stadium. The Alberta Grizzlies put 4 on the board last inning off of 3 hits and 2 errors. And Dimas swings and misses at the first pitch. And he'll lead it off for the Blue Sox. Bill Dimas playing first base today. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Looked like some sort of movement, maybe a cutter there from Rowland.
Dimas is a local guy. He does some coaching and strength and conditioning work at the College of the Desert. Very familiar with the area.
The 0-2 pitch is down low in the dirt. I think one thing yesterday that we noticed that there was not a lot of plate discipline. A lot of swinging at everything. And that one's down low in the dirt. It's 2-2.
Well, another thing with this being early in only our third stadium game, defense playing a major, major role. Or in this case, the lack of defense at times.
That's right. Here's the pitch. It's inside. 0-2 to 3-2. Phil Demas, a right-handed hitter. Not all the way back in the box. Here's the 3-2. And that's on the inside corner, strike 3. Demas started running towards first, but just caught that inside corner. There's one out.
Generally, you're going to get a slightly more pitcher-friendly strike zone in the California Winter League. And I'm usually not that guy, but if you want to be real technical with the box, it was technically a little inside.
So here's Catalano. He takes ball 1 up high. Catalano from Patterson, New York, went to Fisher College. And that one's in there, 1-1. Flag starting to blow out in center field towards left. The 1-1. That one's in the dirt. 2-1.
Some streaky clouds rolling in out of nowhere, it seems. All of a sudden, the sky got very white.
Yeah, it's bright up there. You don't see too many clouds in Palm Springs. Here comes the 2-1. That one's chopped over to third. It's going to stay fair. Green picks it up. Long throw, and he got him by about a half step. A nice play over there by Green. And there's 2 away.
That was a much tougher play than it might have looked, too. Especially right at the end. Right at the end, Green got a very in-between hop. It came up towards his head at the last second, but he was able to still corral it. That's a play that a lot of third basemen are going to have trouble with.
There's Bukino, the DH, with 2 down. Curveball just inside. 1-0. Yeah, that's a tough play over there, that backhand chopper to third. And I feel like the throw is almost sometimes the hardest part. That one's a fastball, catches the outside edge. 1-1.
Watching games at the indie ball ranks or even upper-level collegiate games, third base tends to be the toughest position in the infield.
Here's the 1-1 cue ball, foul ball into the net. Now it's 1-2. Rowland with already 3 strikeouts. And he's going to try to get another here and set the Blue Sox down 1-2-3 again. Here's the 1-2. And that one just low through the legs of the catcher.
And this would be huge for Alberta to be able to pick up that shutdown inning. We saw, especially in our first stadium game yesterday between MLB China and the Bombers, those shutdown innings are very tough to come by, just trying to stymie any momentum from the opposition.
2-2, 2 out, 4-0 Grizzlies. Then that one bounced about 6 feet in front of the plate. So the count moves full.
I'm not quite sure if the TrackMan was even able to pick up that pitch.
Rowland winds. Here comes the payoff. That one's grounded towards the hole. Third baseman Green picks it up, slings it on over, and that's the end of the top of the second inning. 4-0 still. We'll be right back.
Outdoor living in the Coachella Valley is spectacular, and Tessera is the premier builder of outdoor living spaces in the desert. Nobody does it better than Tessera. From one end of this valley to the other, from Palm Springs to Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, to Indio and La Quinta. For 35 years, we've created the ultimate in outdoor living, landscaping, pools, and patios, so you and your family can enjoy each other. Live well. Live Tessera.
Whenever you find yourself hungry for something real, simple, and true, we're here for you.
That's what a hamburger's all about.
Leading off for the Grizzly, the first baseman, Kevin Consolacio.
Welcome back. We're in the bottom of the second inning. And Consolacio will lead it off for Alberta. First pitch to him is fouled into the screen. Consolacio, the only player for the Grizzlies to play all game yesterday, and he starts today, hitting in the 9 spot. 0-1. That one's in there, a fastball. 0-2 now.
And both of these managers, Jared Lemieux on the Grizzly side, Jimmy Johnson for the Blue Sox, they both have that style with the California Winter League, where halfway through they'll go with those big hockey line changes.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Consolacio went after the high stuff.
Up to bat for the Grizzly.
And now back to the top of the order. Remy Heckman had a single and scored last inning. That big 4-run inning for the Grizzlies.
Nice round of applause from a group of Remy Heckman fans.
McGee winds and delivers. That one's in there on a fastball.
Likely some family in town for the weekend.
Here's the 0-1. And that one just a little bit outside, but called a strike. So it's 0-2. McGee's starting off a little bit better than the last inning. It was 0-2 here on the first 2 batters. Here's the pitch. That one's ripped down the right field line. It's going to go fair. All the way into the corner. He's going to stop at second. And Heckman still going all the way to third now after the cutoff was missed. So that's going to go down as a double and an error. And the Grizzlies are threatening once again here in the second.
Excellent piece of hitting from Heckman. That pitch was up and out of the strike zone. Didn't try and do too much with it. And he basically just let the velocity do all the work as he just launched it in the right. And a mistake from McGee. I like the idea of elevating the pitch, but you got to get it higher than that, especially 0-2.
Well, now the 2-hitter, Duran. He takes a big hack and misses. It's 0-1. Duran got hit in the elbow in his first at-bat last inning, ended up scoring the second run of the ball game.
And the Blue Sox playing the infield in. You almost have to at this point.
Here's the pitch from McGee and a curveball in there. It's 0-2. So 0-2 on all of these first 3 batters this inning.
And now it comes down to McGee to execute your pitches, and especially you're in control of this at bat right now. Trust your catcher, go after a strikeout, see if you can get something out of the strike zone for a chase.
Here's the 0-2. That one's ripped down the left field line. A run's going to score. And Duran with an RBI single.
And it's virtually the same situation we saw with the previous at-bat to Heckman, an 0-2 situation. He tried to elevate another fastball, this time going in, but it wasn't anywhere high enough, so Duran's still able to get to that pitch and put good wood on it. It's the right idea, but it comes down to the execution.
So one away. Duran on first. Here's Green, the third baseman, made a couple of plays last inning. First pitch to him is a foul ball just out of play on the right side.
Now, granted, if you're McGee, you're going to keep getting into those 0-2 situations. Continue to try and go after that same result you want with elevating the fastball. That's why you're out here, especially in this developmental league. Don't shy away from trying to work on something just because you're getting hurt on it a couple times.
Here's the 0-1. That one's cued in front of the plate. Maldonado picks it up and throws it over. A nice play. And now in a rundown is Duran, and he's safe at third. Little miscommunication there from the Blue Sox. And the Grizzlies continue to threaten. 5-0.
Now batting for the Grizzly, number 17.
Here in the bottom of the second, Malinowski comes up to the plate. He had a single in the first and scored the fourth run.
Well, that was tremendous fundamental baseball from Maldonado. That's exactly how you want to handle that as a catcher, deadening it with your bare hand. That was a great play on that pitch in the dirt. You couldn't find it quite at first, but sliding over, letting your body do the work, especially that chest protector, very good fundamentals.
Yeah, that's a big run to save. 5 is one thing, but once it gets to 6, 7, makes it a whole lot tougher to come back. Here's the 1-0 to Malinowski. And that one's a check swing chopper to first. Easy play for Dimas, and that ends the inning, but not before a run scores for the Grizzlies. It's 5-0. We go to the top of the third.
Immerse yourself in the ultimate fan experience at 360 Sports at Agua Caliente Casinos. Stop by any of our 3 premier properties in the Coachella Valley to catch all of the games on our giant wraparound screens. See real-time scores on our giant LED sports ticker. Plus, enjoy exciting twists on all of your bar food favorites. Get your game on at 360 Sports in Rancho Mirage, Palm Springs, or Cathedral City. For more information, visit aguacalientecasinos.com. Problem gambling? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Try our big, beautiful all-day menu with more than 70 delicious dishes and our award-winning 3-course brunch for only $27.99. At Palm Springs' most popular restaurant, there's always a party at Lulu.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for the top of the third, we're going to try and, at least I'm going to try and do a little segment every game where that involves something that happens on this given date. Now, I was not able to get around to do it yesterday during the MLB China and British Columbia game, so here it is for January 25th. In 1945, the New York Yankees were sold by the Rupert estate to Larry McPhail, Dan Topping, and Dale Webb for $2.8 million. That's worth nearly $48 million today. They obtained 400 players and Yankee Stadium, among other assets. New York went on to win the World Series 10 times in the next 17 seasons, starting with a 7-game thriller in 1947 over the Brooklyn Dodgers and Rookie of the Year, Jackie Robinson.
Thank you, Evan.
Yeah,
nice
gladly.
Piece of information right there.
Gladly, especially this time of year, January, going into February. You don't think about that stuff as much compared to when we're in the heart of the regular season.
That's right. And, this is about the time where people start to get excited again about baseball and spring training coming up.
Yes, well, we're only down to 4 teams in the NFL, and then especially February getting into spring training, that was my dead zone kind of growing up watching sports.
Right. So Rowland back to work. Kyosuke Akiba will lead it off for the Blue Sox. He's from Japan and takes ball 1 up high. 5-0 Alberta. They got an early 4 runs in the first and tacked on another one last inning. Swing and a miss on a slow breaking ball. It's 1-1.
And if you're Washington, you just have to try to chip away. Get a run here, a run there, maybe 2 in a given inning. You need base runners first.
Swing and a miss, another breaking ball, 1-2. See if Rowland goes back to that one 3 times in a row.
Yeah, he's been sitting anywhere from 73 to 76 on that breaking pitch. So about a 10-mile-per-hour difference, breaker and fastball.
The 1-2 in the dirt, 2-2.
And we were talking about last inning with McGee trying to work on those 0-2 counts, especially when you trust your catcher. That breaking ball in the dirt, no chance for a hitter to get it. That's the right kind of 0-2, 1-2 pitch that you want.
Here comes the 2-2. That one skied into right field. Backing up a little bit is calm, but he settles under it and makes the grab. One away here in the top of the third. 5-0 Grizzlies. And at the plate is Manriquez, the third baseman for the Blue Sox. His first AB of the ball game. First pitch to him. Catches the top half of the zone. It's 0-1. The 0-1 cued over to first and caught on the fly. Call that a line out. And a quick 2 outs here for Rowland.
And this is the perfect approach if you're Wyatt Rowland. Working with this 5-0 lead, attack the strike zone even more than he already has, and force this Blue Sox team to do the damage on their own.
Rowland with a chance to go 1-2-3 in his first 3 innings of pitching. Here's Osborne, the right fielder. He pops one up over near first base. Into the dugout it goes, and the catch is made. A beautiful play by Consolazio there to have the awareness and make the grab. So a quick top half of the third. 5-0 Grizzlies. We go to the bottom of the third.
Desert Air started right here in the Coachella Valley in 1954, and we've been welcoming customers to our family ever since. With nearly 70 years of proven trust, dependability, and experience, we've got the AC and heating expertise to help you all year round. Plus, our factory-trained technicians provide well-informed maintenance, repairs, and installation, so you get our industry-best products with industry-best service. Contact our family at Desert Air. We'll make sure you live comfortably, always.
Whether you're building, landscaping, renovating, refreshing, or simply researching, rent the right size tools for your size jobs. In store, online, or in app at Sunbelt Rentals, where tools rule.
Welcome back to the bottom of the third inning from Palm Springs Stadium. Caleb Ware leads it off for the Grizzly. And back to work is McGee. He delivers a strike on a fastball. It's 0-1. Here comes the pitch, and it's in there, 0-2. McGee last inning was up 0-2 on the first three batters, and the Grizzly managed to get a run across. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a chopper over to third. Manriquez grabs it and slings it over, and he's safe. Manriquez didn't get rid of it quick enough, so an infield hit for Ware.
And that's a shame for McGee. He did everything right. He rode that breaking ball in on the hands of Ware, and he got the weak ground ball. And frankly, Caleb was just flying up the line. I mean, Xavier Manriquez, I don't think he was being nonchalant about it, but when you have so many players, you don't necessarily have that internal clock in your head with every guy, so that'll happen once in a while.
Now it's Pinheiro. And a ball in the dirt.
You know, Danny, this is a radical difference in tempo from both starting pitchers today compared to all day yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday they were working real quick. Today they're taking a little bit more time. Here's the 1-0, and it's in there, 1-1.
I went back and watched parts of both games yesterday afterwards. And it was coming out about 9-10 seconds a lot of the time between pitches compared to these guys today where they're using virtually that whole pitch clock that they normally have during the regular season.
Here's the 1-1, grounded to second. Runner took off, bobbled over there by Akiba, and he's safe at first. Runner from second goes to third. It's runners on the corners, nobody out for the Grizzly. And the defensive problems continue for the Blue Sox.
And this is amazing. All three of our first games at the stadium, whether it's the Bombers yesterday, the Grizzly yesterday, or the Blue Sox right now, one of the teams' mistakes in the field have cost them dearly. Frankly, I think they actually got him at first base. I don't think that was the correct call necessarily, but if you're the first baseman, Dimas, regardless of waiting for the call, you see the runner going, you got to make that throw. They might have had him if he didn't hesitate.
So nobody out, 5-0 Alberta, and they got runners on the corners. The right fielder, Calm, is at the plate. He takes a ball inside. Sports Clips are the pros in men's hair. They have cutting-edge stylists and hairstyles to give you a championship haircut. Make sure to check out your signature haircut service, the MVP Haircut Experience, which includes precision haircut, hot towel, massaging shampoo, and neck and shoulder treatment. And that one's in there, a swing and the miss. It's 1-1.
Did you ever do much pitching, Danny?
Well, not too much. I mean, when I was younger, I did. But I like to hit. I like to hit. I didn't want to be a PO. There's the 1-1. Fouled off the net pole. And now it's 1-2.
That was a youngster going after it. An Odell Beckham jersey back in his Giants days. Tough time for the Giants. Very tough time coming from a fan myself.
Here comes the 1-2. Runners on the corners, 5-0 Grizzlies. McGee pauses for a while and delivers a slow curveball for strike three. Really nice pitch there. Coming back in on the hands of Calm.
And it's the second batter this inning where McGee has worked ahead and he's gone with the breaking ball, tying up the right-hander. was good to see him get the swing and miss, able to ride it in enough. And that's how you want it to off the plate, but starting it in the zone.
Now it's the catcher, Hendricks. Runner goes. Throw to second in time, but the run will score. So the Grizzlies make it 6-0. And Pinheiro is caught stealing.
And as well as receiving the ball really well behind the plate, Maldonado does have a hose. That's what stood out to me on the MLB workout day. The catchers can really throw.
First pitch to Hendricks. Second pitch. It's 1-1. Six to nothing, Grizzlies early. And the pitch. Hendricks pops one over into shallow right field. Akiba chasing and makes the catch. So that ends the inning. One more run for the Grizzlies, 6-0. We'll be back.
Blue Sox, number 27, Michael Bucchino.
And we're back for the top of the fourth inning. It looks like Bucchino, who would normally be in the sixth spot, is going to hit in the leadoff spot right now. And he swings first pitch, looper to second base, and Malinowski makes the grab. So a bizarre change there for the Blue Sox.
Yeah, and look, with this being a developmental league, you could expect once in a while guys to flip-flop rosters or pitchers to do certain things, but I don't know why that happened right there. I don't know.
I'm not even sure how to put it in the
I don't
score,
know why. Hey, wish me luck with point streak on this.
Right. Anyway, here's Jackson. That one's fouled back towards us and out of play. So I'm just going to leave that box blank until we go to break after this inning.
Well, let's see. Point Streak let me put Bukino in as a hitter in the leadoff spot, even though he is still in the lineup as the designated hitter in the 6th spot.
Jackson takes a ball. Down low, it's 1-1.
Point Streak might be angry at me for this.
6-0 Grizzlies. Rowland back to work, gets the quick out. And that one's down low, 2-1.
Well, so I'll make that note. In the 4th inning, the 6th hitter, Michael Bukino, pinch hit for the leadoff hitter, Nick Gonzalez. I guess he needed another at bat.
And the 2-1 is down low. Count moves to 3-1. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait till the break to figure all that out.
I don't have that luxury.
Interesting move. Here comes the 3-1. And that one's ripped down the line, just foul. It's 3-2. A lot of baseball during this month, Evan. Got 2 games a day on this field, and usually 1 on the turf field out beyond the right field wall. But for these first games, they're doing 2. That one's chopped softly to the pitcher. Rowland picks it up and makes a nice play. 2 away. To keep up to date with everything California Winter League, follow us on social media. Find us on Facebook and Instagram at California Winter League and on Twitter at Cal Winter League. Or visit our website at californiawinterleague.com.
That was a good job from Rowland fielding his position. All the managers in charge out here, they were really stressing that fielders getting their practice in.
And the first pitch to Maldonado is popped foul.
Got pretty close to Brian in the public address booth. Brian says he's ready. That's about 5 or 6 fans down there that had no idea it was coming. Got to keep your eyes open when you're at the ballpark. You never know.
Rowland deals the 0-1. It's down low, 1-1. Fans starting to file into the ballpark.
Some of what I'm seeing also reminds me of when you see the teenagers who are on their cell phones. They have no idea it's coming. Slightly different in this case, but got to stay peeled.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed. It's 1-2. Yeah, there's already been 2 foul balls today where fans had no idea it was coming.
We had about 4 of them yesterday where I went, that's a little close. That's a little close, and I don't think you were ready for it.
The 1-2. Another pitch low and out. 2-2. 6-0 Grizzlies. In the top of the 4th. Likely Rowland's last inning of work. And he's been shoving it today. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down. And each of Rowland's 4 innings of work. What a spectacular outing for him. We go to the bottom of the 4th, 6-0, Alberta.
Think of the highest quality you can imagine. Now, think higher.
So, I just got the State Farm Personal Price Plan on my car insurance.
So you told your agent you play the bagpipes for your dog?
What? No, I didn't get that personal. My agent just helped me create an affordable price just for me. Okay, let me show you what I've been working on. Hey, Buster!
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
Welcome back. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning. And the Grizzly back to work, up 6-0. McGee still up on the mound. Fouled away, Consolazio.
Oh, there goes the young man in the Odell Beckham jersey to get the foul ball. He got a nice round of applause an inning ago after retrieved the first one.
So what is it? Free popcorn for a kid if he brings a foul ball over there?
Yes, that's exactly right. And during the summer, it's free. Well, on the East Coast, we call it water ice. I think out here they call it shave ice or something else.
Okay. 1-1 on Consolazio, first baseman for the Grizzly. That one's up the middle and picked up and thrown on to first. The runner's going to be safe after the wild throw from the new shortstop. Bucchino was over there. He took over for Gonzalez.
Yeah, he looked very smooth when he first picked it up, but he just pulled the throw. Like it wasn't anywhere close to the bag.
So now Heckman up back to the top of the lineup. It's actually a pinch hitter. Alex Sobojinski. And I imagine he's going to take over the shortstop duties. Oh, and 1 on him. McGee checks on Consolazio. Swing and a miss. Quickly 0-2. So a lot of 0-2 counts here for McGee, but the 5 errors coming from the Blue Sox have made it 6-0. Here comes the 0-2. That one's fouled away. We'll do it again.
And the youngster with the Beckham jersey, he had just started to come back up the bleachers after the previous foul ball. And there he goes to get the next one. That's what it's supposed to be like. Enjoying yourself at the ballpark.
1 man on. And that one's check swing foul. It stays 0-2. Grizzlies got 4 in the first off of 2 errors, and then 2 more in the second and third innings. McGee sets, checks on Consolazio. Here's the 0-2. Chopped over to second base. No time to throw to second, and another bobble over at second by Akiba. So another error, 6 errors for the Blue Sox. First and second, nobody out.
Yeah, this is starting to get pretty ugly. I mean, that one, I don't know, I guess sometimes on those slow rollers, you just pick your head up too soon. And I assume that's how the bobble happened.
So Tate Wargo, number 11. He's going to pinch hit here for Duran. And he takes a ball up high. First and second, nobody out. McGee getting no help from his defense. And that one catches the upper edge of the zone. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And it's on the outside edge. 1-2 now. So McGee continues to get ahead, but it's got to be tough after these 6 errors have happened, trusting your D to throw, pitch to contact instead of try to strike everybody out.
And he has been really good at times in getting the kind of contact that he wants.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Pinch hitter goes down swinging there.
Looks like Carson Barker is going to be the next pinch hitter coming up.
Up to bat for the Grizzly, another pinch hitter, number 29, Carson Barker.
Yeah, it's generally that 4th or 5th inning that Jared likes to make his hockey line changes, so we are at that time. I'm pretty sure it's probably either all 8 guys or 8 guys or all 9 guys that'll probably get a pinch hitter.
First pitch is way outside. It's 1-0. First and second, 1 out. 6-0 Alberta. 6 hits for Alberta as well. The pitch catches the outside edge, 1-1. McGee checks on Consolazio and delivers. That one's called for a strike as well. High and outside. McGee ahead again. And he's been working from the stretch all day long. Here comes the 1-2. And that one's ripped to second base. Caught by Akiba. Over to second for the second out. Double play. And Akiba makes up for that booted ball earlier in the inning. And we'll go to the top of the 5th. 6-0 Alberta.
We just got our best ever ratings from U.S. News and World Report. We're the #1 hospital in Riverside and San Bernardino counties. High performing in 17 common procedures from joint replacements to heart attack care. And for the first time, national ranking as high performing in 3 adult specialties. We're proud of these ratings, but what matters most, as always, is how we rate with you. Learn more at eisenhowerhealth.org/awards.
Try our big, beautiful all-day menu with more than 70 delicious dishes and our award-winning 3-course brunch for only $27.99. At Palm Springs' most popular restaurant, there's always a party at Lulu.
Back for the top of the 5th inning from Palm Springs. And the first pitch is in there for a strike. Wind up and the delivery is in there. Actually, call the ball on the inside edge. And the 1-1 is outside, 2-1. Next pitch is a ball, 3-1. Garrett Calm goes to the mound this inning, moves in from right field. 3-1, ball 4. So it's 6-0 Grizzly. Man on first here in the top of the 5th. And Rowland for the Grizzly really had a good day. A lot of 1, 2, 3 innings, a lot of strikeouts. So Calm trying to do the same. First pitch is up high. And Tyler Hendricks. Excuse me, it's Shane Gustafson. That one's deep into center field, but caught near the warning track by Ware. So one away. Man on first. And Alex Ford, the pinch hitter, will take over from the left-handed batter's box. First pitch is up high for a ball. It's 1-0. Calm sets near the chin. Kicks and delivers. And that one catches the outside edge. Next one is in there. 1-1. Excuse me, 1-2 now. The 1-2. He got him. 2 away. Another pinch hitter, Jeffrey Morton. He's also a lefty. Calm, ready to go. And the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Not as many big swings as yesterday, but still a couple. One player yesterday was really swinging out of his shoes. That was chopped over to first, and Consolazio is not even going to think about second. He'll step on the bag, and we'll go to the bottom of the 5th inning. 6-0, Alberta Grizzly.
Desert Air started right here in the Coachella Valley in 1954, and we've been welcoming customers to our family ever since. With nearly 70 years of proven trust, dependability, and experience, we've got the AC and heating expertise to help you all year round. Plus, our factory-trained technicians provide well-informed maintenance, repairs, and installation, so you get our industry-best products with industry-best service. Contact our family at Desert Air. We'll make sure you live comfortably, always.
Hey Power Baseball fans, looking to hit a home run against pests in your home? Rudy's Pest Control is your winning choice. Rudy's Flex 80/90 Pest Control Plan offers effective and affordable protection with just 5 visits a year instead of the usual 12, so you'll have more time to do what you love. Visit rudyspest.com or call 760-746-PEST and declare, heck no, 12's gotta go. Rudy's Pest Control is your home run choice, so get started today.
Back for the bottom of the 5th inning, Wang Hung Woo will bat for the Grizzly, and a new pitcher for the Blue Sox. It's Reckers. First pitch is a ball. It's 1-0. David Reckers, the big right-hander. Fouled back into the screen. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 to Woo. In the dirt on the outside. 2-1. Reckers kicks and delivers. And that one catches the outside edge. 2-2. David Reckers is one of the many big right-handers that we have in this league. And that one's right down the middle. Wu just watched it. And on a fastball, one away. Good start for Reckers. Reckers 6 foot 230 out of Aptos, California. Went to Cal State Bakersfield. And his first pitch is a ball. 1-0.
With another new guy, Ben Gabor, at the plate, Jared's essentially putting his starters from a lot of the starts from yesterday back in the middle of the game today.
And that pitch to Gabor is in there. 1-1 now. Gabor out of Hilliard, Ohio. 6'5", 215. Swings and misses. It's 1-2 now.
You have another new guy, Clayton Lorange, waiting on deck.
Here's the 1-2. That one catches the outside corner. Gabor didn't agree with it, but it's 2 outs.
And with Lorange walking up, watching the outfield drills on Tuesday, Danny, he might have the best outfield arm out of every player in the league. When I saw him specifically throw from left field to home plate, I think he might have had the most velocity out of any guy. And there were quite a few good arms.
2 down now. And Reckers delivers a ball outside. It's 1-0, 6-0 lead for the Grizzlies here in the bottom of the 5th. Lorange swings and fouls it into the glove. It's going to be 1-2.
And Reckers sitting about 90, 91 right now. So a little more speed from him compared to Trevor McGee, who's sitting about the mid-80s.
So time is called. Back in there is Lorange. Reckers from the stretch. Sets near the numbers. And a ball on the outside. 2-2 now.
Oh, I see that youngster with the Beckham jersey back. He has one baseball. Wonder how many of those he's keeping.
That's a lot of popcorn.
Yeah, that would be a lot of popcorn. I wonder if Mom would be okay with that much popcorn. Oh, so it looks like he gave her the one ball he has.
The 2-2 is outside. Moves to 3-2 now.
You ever catch a souvenir, Danny, or a home run batting practice ball?
My first foul ball ever was at Cubs spring training last season. It was awesome.
Nice. It was a foul ball, you said.
Yep, long time coming. The payoff pitch is ball low under the feet of the catcher. And there's going to be a man on first with 2 outs.
For the Grizzly, number 35, Ijo.
So here's Ijo, pinch hitter. With 2 down in the bottom of the 5th. Ranjay leads off of first, and that one's fouled straight into the home plate umpire Anthony Atkinson's face mask. And they're going to give him a second to regroup.
Oh, it looks like he's all right. He fired the new baseball to wrecker confidently, so yeah, it seems like he's okay, which is a relief because that mask came flying off of his face. So where were you sitting for that foul ball that you caught? And was it you that caught it?
I was down the left field line, and it actually hit off the facade and then came back, hit the net, and I kind of caught it off of the net as Reckers throws over to first to check on Laranje. But, yeah, so it kind of hit the facade and then came back to the net, and I kind of followed it off of there and right in my hands. And I'm glad there wasn't any kids around, so I got to keep it.
Nice. There you go.
It was just me and this older gentleman racing after it. Here's the 0-1, and it's in there on a breaking ball. 0-2 now.
So you did have a little competition at least.
Little bit.
All right. I have never caught a foul ball nor a home run ball. I've come close. I'm also not willing to dive over seats to sacrifice my body.
The 0-2 is fouled away as the runner goes. Laranje will have to go back.
Oh, there goes the young man again. He's gonna have to go. He's gonna have to go past the fence. So he waves goodbye to mom, and he's sprinting down the concourse, and he has the one other baseball in his hand already. Imagine if there was another boy a similar age as him, and they were both going after it.
It'll be a battle. Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball down the left field line. 6-0, Alberta, as we get into the later innings. We only play 7 here in the California Winter League.
And keep in mind, everybody, we will be back here 30 minutes after the conclusion of this game with the Chill and the Bombers.
Another 0-2. Reckers delivers. Runner goes. That one's flied into right field, but an easy catch for Osborne out there. So we go to the bottom, or actually the top of the 6th. Quick moving game. 6-0 Grizzlies. We'll be right back.
Outdoor living in the Coachella Valley is spectacular, and Tessera is the premier builder of outdoor living spaces in the desert. Nobody does it better than Tessera. From one end of this valley to the other, from Palm Springs to Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, to Indio and La Quinta. For 35 years, we've created the ultimate in outdoor living, landscaping, pools, and patios, so you and your family can enjoy each other. Live well. Live Tessera.
Hey, Power Baseball fans. Looking to hit a home run against pests in your home? Rudy's Pest Control is your winning choice. Rudy's Flex 80/90 Pest Control Plan offers effective and affordable protection with just 5 visits a year instead of the usual 12, so you'll have more time to do what you love. Visit rudyspest.com or call 760-746-PEST and declare, heck no, 12's gotta go. Rudy's Pest Control is your home run choice, so get started today.
Welcome back to the 6th inning from Palm Springs Stadium. A lot of changes going on in this ball game. It's 6-0 Alberta. A lot of substitutions. Kenny Williams is the new pitcher for the Grizzly. And Gavin Stupensky goes behind the plate to catch him. First pitch is just a little bit outside. It's 1-0. That one's fouled away. So Bucchino, who moved up in the order during the game earlier, will now hit for Manriquez in the 8th spot. Interesting again.
Yeah, this is very bizarre.
2-1 now.
This is his third at bat, each time in a different spot in the order.
Williams deals. That one's fouled into the screen. 2-2 now.
Kenny's sitting right about 80, 81 right now. So he's one of the clubhouse managers out here, and he does some coaching in indie ball as well. And he just wants to throw a few innings every few days to stay sharp.
2-2 is in there, and Williams starts his day off with a K. 1 away.
He's still got a decent arm. That fastball came in at 82.
So here's Lara. He will bat for Osborne. He was actually playing for the Grizzlies yesterday and got moved on to the Blue Sox for today. We'll see where he stays throughout the season. 1-0 on him. Williams, exclusively from the stretch, delivers a ball outside. 2-0. The Blue Sox, Evan, have yet to get a hit today in this ball game.
Not a whole lot of good swings. They only had one hit yesterday.
The 2-0 is a little bit high. So now it's 3-0.
And frankly, it's helped for Alberta that they've just thrown a lot of strikes. And they've made sure to get ahead to take advantage of their 6-0 lead.
And that's ball 4. 4-pitch walk for Williams after the strikeout. So the Blue Sox have a runner on, trying to come back from a 6-run deficit. Here's Robbie Wheeler, pinch hitter for the Blue Sox. Back to the top of the lineup for them.
One might say he's pinch hitting for Michael Bucchino, who hit in the leadoff spot his last time up.
First pitch to him is a strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, Point Streak's going to be mad at me. She's going to be very, very mad at me. The amount of stunts I've pulled on this to make Bucchino work in the lineup.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Jimmy and I are going to have a very calm but interesting conversation at the end of the day, Danny.
Oh, I'm sure. Wheeler ready. 0-2. That one's flied into center field. And making the catch out there is Ware. So it's 2 down. Man on first. Still 6-0 Grizzly.
Let's see, who's going to hit? Nobody's coming out of the Blue Sox dugout yet.
See, that could be the potential problem of pinch hitting somebody who's already in a different spot in the lineup.
Maybe they'll send Bucchino up there again.
It gets confusing.
Okay, here comes somebody.
It's going to be Sin Ming Pang.
So he's hitting for Deontay Jackson.
And the first pitch from Williams is on the outside edge. 0-1, 2 down. And it's getting warmer here at Palm Springs Stadium. That one's in there as well. It's 0-2. Williams working quickly after the 4-pitch walk. And that one's just off the edge. It's 1-2.
Looked like he tried a bit of a changeup. Came in at 78, a little tail action.
And that one's in there. Strike 3. High and outside pitch from Williams. And the Grizzlies continue to dominate the Blue Sox hitters. 6-0. We go to the bottom of the 6th. We'll be back. Back for the bottom of the 6th inning. Gavin Stupensky, who took over as catcher last inning, will hit here for the Grizzlies in the 9th spot. Big swing and a miss on the first pitch from Reckers, and it's 0-1 quickly. Stupensky actually hitting in the 8th spot for the catcher, starting catcher Hendricks. That one's outside, 1-1. Six to nothing, Grizzly. Blue Sox do not have a hit yet. That one's on the outside corner, 1-2 now. Big man against big man here. Big righty against big lefty. Reckers sets. Kicks and delivers. That one's chopped over to short. Sobojinski picks it up. Throws it wide of the bag. And that's going to be an E6. Boy, the defense today has been a little shaky, mostly on the Blue Sox side, but I think that'll be the first error, or actually the 7th error for the Grizzlies, and no errors yet for the Grizzlies.
And a lot of these aren't even on real crazy plays. Like a lot of these are on just routine grounders or routine throws. Now, granted, you give the benefit of the doubt with these guys, especially they may not have played for a little while. It looks like we have a new second baseman come in. Oh, never mind. Just went to go and get the ball. I had to make sure we didn't have another sub coming in. Bukino's still playing short, I think.
So now the 9th spot comes up. Consolazio takes a ball.
Pretty sure it's Laura at short.
And on first, Reckers takes a look and delivers the pitch. That one's just a little bit outside. 2-0 now. Consolazio 0 for 2. Cade in the second inning and reached on an error back in the fourth. Here's the 2-0, big swing and a miss. 2-1 now. And the 2-1. Fouled away. Count evens up at 2-2.
Oh, there goes the youngster to get that foul ball again. On the way, I said, no, 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 I'm getting it.
I can smell the popcorn from up here, Evan.
Honestly, yeah. Somebody has the popcorn, whether it's that family.
The 2-2. Just a little bit outside. 3-2 now.
I see some coaches down there talking to that young man's family. Looks like mom and grandma, perhaps. I guess they're impressed by him. Heck, we're impressed by him.
Here's the pitch. Grounded softly. It's going to end up foul. So we'll do it again. 6-0 Alberta. In the bottom of the sixth inning. 6 hits for them as well. 0 for the Blue Sox.
Well, they came back with the ball, and everybody's there getting a good laugh out of it, especially Mom. Mom's got to be thinking, what am I going to do with all these baseballs?
I wonder what the record is for one kid.
He must have had 6, 7, or 8 by now.
Here's the payoff, and it's up high. So the Grizzly will have 2 runners on now with nobody out. Going to try to extend their lead. And here's Sobojinski.
Well, there goes the kid with the popcorn and the baseball they just grabbed.
I might have to get some popcorn during the break.
That does smell good.
First pitch to Sobojinski's outside, 1-0. And the pitch. That one's fouled away.
Oh, off the light pole. It bounced off the bleachers. And somebody on the Blue Sox made a heck of a grab on the ricochet coming back onto the field. That was Taylor Maldonado. You can do it behind the plate. You can do it from the dugout bench.
Here's the 1-1 to Sobojinski. That was a curve on the outside edge. 2-1.
So, Danny, I want to hear all about it. Why do you dislike the pitch clock so much?
Oh, boy. We're not going to get into this today, Evan. Maybe another day. I could go on for hours about that. 2-1. That one's hit into right field. Will it stay fair? It will. Sobojinski with a base hit to right. 2 runs will score. And he's going to stay at second with a double. So the Grizzly continue their offensive success. Now it's 7-0.
And it wasn't even hit all that hard. Kind of got it down towards the handle, but that's the kind of reward you get when you're able to keep your bat through the zone for such a long period of time. And sometimes you get some of those balls that just fall into no man's land and enough speed to get extra bases.
That pitch is called a strike to Wargo. He pinch hit for Duran back in the fourth and struck out swinging. Next pitch is up high and in, 1-1. Flag starting to blow to right field now as the breeze picks up. Swinging a foul. Right back at the plate. It's 1-2. So 7-0 Grizzlies on 7 errors from the Blue Sox. Another beautiful day in Palm Springs. Wrecker's ready. Here comes the 1-2. That one's in the dirt. Count is even. Second and third. Nobody out. Two-two. Down low. So it moves to 3-2 now. Grizzly trying to load the bases or possibly get both of these runners in. Wargo waiting for the payoff. Swing and a miss on a hard fastball. That'll be out number 1. Looks like Barker will come to the plate. Barker Cade swinging, or excuse me, he lined out to second base last inning. That one's in there for a strike. Fans not too happy about it.
Well, according to the box, it was well off the plate. And according to our eyes, too, and the fans' eyes.
That one's chopped to short, picked up, and thrown on over. That was Lara who made the play out there. Here's One Hung Woo with 2 out.
Just curious, Danny, do you like having the DH in the National League now?
That one is in there for a strike. I don't mind it, but I really liked how it was, a certain advantage in the World Series.
That's the first time I've heard that point.
Next one's down low, 1-1 to Woo.
I always love the differences within the National and American leagues. And I like that National League managers had to make more decisions every game.
And Woo gets one right back to the pitcher Wreckers, and he flips for out number 3. But not before the Grizzlies make it 8-0 as we go to the top of the 7th. The Blue Sox will try to get their first hit when we come back.
Immerse yourself in the ultimate fan experience at 360 Sports at Agua Caliente Casinos. Stop by any of our 3 premier properties in the Coachella Valley to catch all of the games on our giant wraparound screens. See real-time scores on our giant LED sports ticker. Plus, enjoy exciting twists on all of your bar food favorites. Get your game on at 360 Sports in Rancho Mirage, Palm Springs, or Cathedral City. For more information, visit aguacalientecasinos.com. Problem gambling? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
So we're back for the top of the 7th, and a pinch hitter, Gandy, will come in. And Williams on the mound, had a nice inning last inning. And he'll try to complete this shutout. Swing and a miss from Gandy. It's 0-2. Blue Sox yet to get a hit.
Yes, the pressure's on for the clubby Kenny. Pressure's on.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. Gandy down on strikes. One away here in the top of the 7th. Visit Palm Springs Stadium this winter and take advantage of Margarita Monday, brought to you by Luxury Pools Design and Construction, with discounted ballpark margaritas, 2 for Tuesdays with 2 tickets for the price of 1, along with Locals Wednesdays for Coachella Valley residents and out-of-towner Thursdays for out-of-town U.S. residents. That one's flied into left field and caught by Pinheiro. So 2 away. Still no hits for the Blue Sox. And also, come catch winter baseball and catch in on great deals. Visit CaliforniaWinterLeague.com for more information and the stadium box office for tickets. First pitch is a swing and a miss.
How are y'all pronouncing the first guy's last name? Roland? Just Roland, right? Wyatt Rowland?
The 0-1, swing and a miss. 0-2. Grizzlies 1 strike away from a big shutout. Here comes the 0-2. Swing and a miss, he got him. Williams finishes the combined no-hitter for the Alberta Grizzly, and they win this one 8-0. Well, folks, it was pretty one-sided there. But anyways, it's a beautiful day to play baseball. Stay tuned in for the next game at 12:30. We'll be back. And for all of us here in the California Winter League staff, Evan Schmeiser, Brian Janselson, I'm Danny Maha. So long for now. Yeah.